So I've got a review of the new Aria Pro M. I say new, it's been out for a few months now, and it's a long overdue review really, this. In all honesty, I think this is the most versatile stick on the market today. Absolutely any position could use a stick, including those of you who take the draw. So if you're a draw taking midi and you want sticks to stay on the field with, you want to be checking this out. This is a great stick. Super draw stick. Comes with a couple of different pocket options, the Aria Pro M. So you've got the lock pocket, or lock pocket 2 we'll call it, because this is STX's second version. First one had leathers in it, wasn't so great. Thinner materials this, the ball retention's great. Bags out a little bit when it's wet, but you know, any pocket will bag out, with the exception of the awesome Valkyrie pocket. I think this is superb. We'll come to this one in a minute. But it's a pretty good stock pocket option really from STX, the lock pocket 2. You know, it's not bad. Only thing that kind of like puts it down in my eyes is it's an expensive restring, this when you need one restrung. Also comes with the Crux 2 mesh. Strangely, the Crux 2 option is only available in yellow on a white stick. The other colours available are the white and yellow, there's yellow on yellow, there's the white, of course black, and there is this very cool kind of minty blue kind of colour. Very cool. Only limited edition of these, so we've got a handful of these left. That's the review though. It's a very robust head. Not massively different from the Aria Pro, okay, which is marketed as the attack line stick. I would say that the offset on this is a little bit more moderate. On the Aria Pro, it just feels like it's a little bit more aggressive shaped. I think this is a really good quality stick. Speed scoop, which is kind of, you come to expect that now on an STX stick. Proform plastic, which has been, you know, seen in a lot of the recent STX women's sticks as well as the men's. Seems to be their kind of standard kind of go-to plastic now for the higher end stuff. I think it's a very stringable stick. So going back to this one, the Valkyrie pocket, and again, I cannot say enough good things about this pocket. It is superb. We do have stock options of these. There's pre-strung customs up on the website. Definitely worth checking these out. These have been a hot seller since this stick came out. So if you're looking for one with the Valkyrie, there's loads on the website. Back to the head itself, it's a pretty robust head. So, you know, it's got a bit of strength to it for women's head. I think in years gone by, women's heads were very kind of flimsy feeling. They didn't feel all that robust. Most women's heads now, you feel them and just think, God, you know, that's you could play some defence with that without worrying about, you know, head breaking and, you know, scoops folding up on a ground ball. It's, you know, it's got a hefty kind of feel to it, this. Very well built stick. Handle wise, love the handle on this thing. So it's got the dual grip kind of feel to it. So it transitions from this kind of shape here. It's hard to tell, but not dissimilar at all from the old Exalt Pro handle. So it transitions into more kind of standard octagonal shape, and it's got this nice, I'm not sure if you can see that, nice kind of grippy section on this lower part here. Integrated end cap, which again, fairly standard on most composite handles these days. But I just think it's a really nice stick and very versatile. As I said about the offset, it doesn't feel quite as aggressive as some other modern women's sticks in terms of its shape. There are some that a little bit more aggressive, but I think this just suits an awful lot of players' style of play. Definitely worth checking out. You know, in all honesty, between this and I'm going to say the new Apex 2, you know, they're probably the two best sticks on the market, in my opinion. Apex 2, look out for a review of that. That is coming soon. If you're a draw-taking midfielder, I think this takes the edge, though, on the Apex 2. As good as the Apex 2 is, and it is great, I just think in terms of its versatility on the field, in that, you know, every single player can use the stick, every single player can use the Apex 2. But if you take the draw, this thing it's just got the edge. Really like the handle as well. STX do a great job of their Calm women's handle, but the build quality of this head, it just feels great. This is really replacing the Exalt Pro, and the Exalt Pro was one of our best-selling women's sticks since it released. Very, very popular. Still is very popular. You'll start seeing those on sale now on the website. But Aria Pro M, this is a quality stick. And if you're in the market for a new stick, this is something you need to be checking out.